deserve the credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. As a part of an institution complicit in contributing to colonial processes, we are committed to reconciliation by building relationships with Indigenous communities in order to learn about diversity of Indigenous nations, create Indigenous spaces, and enact anti-colonial practices. Thank you. Good afternoon. The University of Toronto welcomes you to day 2 of the U Sports.
Pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais. Quand toutes les chances sont contre toi. When you can't push one more second. Chase the glory. Visez haut.
Good afternoon and welcome to the University of Toronto's back campus fields for the 2023 U Sports Field Hockey Championship. After a thrilling shootout victory last night, the host and OUA champion Varsity Blues look to capture their first McRae Cup since 2010 as they take on the defending national champion Victoria Vikes in Game 2 of this best-of-3 series. My name is Matthew Izakow, and I'm joined here by former Varsity Blues standout, a 3-time OUA champion, Lauren Sudak. Lauren, what can we expect from tonight's matchup?
Thanks, Matt. These two teams are no strangers to the national championship. Victoria Victoria has won 15 U Sports titles, while Toronto has taken home 11 in program history. The two teams have met 35 times in U Sports championship history, including 8 times when the gold medal is on the line. Victoria holds a slight edge with a 15-14-7 head-to-head record. These two teams met 2 years ago on this very field in a thrilling 3-game series, where all games were decided by a penalty shootout. Last night's game also went to a shootout. What will happen today? Time will tell.
Sounds like we're in for quite the game today. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited to get this one going. Obviously, the Vikes going to be playing a little harder. As a coach, what do you tell the players entering today's game?
Well, you definitely don't want them going in too stressed and tense to this game, and we could definitely see it on the field today. That was not the vibes in the pregame warm-out. UVic looks quite loose and ready to go for today.
Yeah, if you would have told me that team was about to play a championship game, I wouldn't have bought it. They were having the time of their lives, as they should be. And for the Varsity Blues, what do you expect their mentality to be going into this one?
U of T also had some good vibes going into today, which is really nice to see both teams out here having fun. But again, I know that their coaching staff will definitely have them well disciplined for today, as well as the Vikes.
So if you're the Vikes, what needs to change from yesterday to kind of come out on top of this one?
Well, UVic definitely controlled the majority of the game yesterday, I would say. So they just need to finish their chances when they're in the circle.
And so the Vikes need to finish their chances, and the Blues, I guess they have to take more control of play in this?
Yeah, you got it, Matt. Exactly. Field hockey expert with me.
It's going to be fun to see what these teams do. Obviously, a few all-Canadians on each side, so plenty of talent on the pitch today.
Number 13, Arnaud Malley. Number 14, Evian Roberts. Number 15, Lindsay Hill. Number 17, Alicia Lung. Number 18, Kirsten De Silva. Number 21, Elena Esposito. Number 23, Maggie Mullins. Number 27, Elizabeth Assim. And number 30, Pranur Manga. Led by head coach Cass Mendonça.
Game 2 between Victoria and Toronto.
It was my greatest thrill when we just stood still. Let me hold your hand till I had my fill. Help you to see you through.
Whatever life looks like to you, we're here for it. For life as you know it. Insurance, investments, advice. Canada Life.
Unbelievable! History has repeated itself! Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Unbelievable! History has repeated itself! Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Welcome back to the 2023 U Sports Field Hockey Championship on CBC. Once again, I'm Matthew Wizzikow, joined here alongside former Varsity Blues standout Lauren Sudak, and we're underway here. Blues in possession, and they are going to get it back due to an infraction. Sent up the far side. It's very quickly turned over.
Looks like that one hit a foot.
And here come the Vikes. A 3-on-2 might be developing here. That pass connected and stopped by DP Gill.
Gill really coming out of her net on that one. You don't see that too often. She was almost at the top of the circle when she came out there.
She likes to make her presence known. Makes the big save in the shootout last night and getting involved in this one early. The Blues have it on the near side at their own inside their own 23 now, up just a bit. It's flicked up. Just kept inside the boundaries. As that flick doesn't work, and the Vikes are going to take over possession there.
U of T yesterday really tried to take quick free hits, and you're going to no doubt do that again today.
Nice to catch the team off guard every once in a while.
Exactly, yeah. Like to catch UVic on their heels if they can.
Nice little scoop there. Wow. Just out of the reach of the U of T player. But the Varsity Blues steal it, and they're coming back the other way. That pass just out of the reach of the attacking Blue. And the Vikes are going to take possession. Looked like it was Molly Coop who just couldn't get her stick on it.
Yep, that is correct.
They play just in front of us here. Blues back in possession. Coming the other way, they have a 3-on-2.
The Blues can get their first circle entry here. Might have hit the back of her stick there, so it will go to UVic for possession.
Looked like a great chance for the Blues there. They just fanned on it a little bit. Not the result they were looking for on that rush.
UVic really keeps their right defender really close to the sidelines there to stretch out the U of T forwards.
And the Blues take it now the other way. Here's Coop on the outside, gives it away. And the Vikes now take it in front of a boatload of fans down the far side. A nifty move by the Vikes, and here they come 2-on-1.
That was a great move by number 9.
And another big save by DP Gill.
Off.
Wow, what an effort by Gill there.
So Gill's helmet came off, which I believe, and continued to play, and that I believe is why the short corner was called there.
As the clock stops, for a little bit here. Now you saw yesterday and all what the Vikes were attempting, as we think looks like Gill's going to get a second here.
Gill has faced 3 penalty shootouts in the last 3 consecutive games. Quite an outstanding goalkeeper for University of Toronto.
So if you're the Vikes here on the short corner, what are you trying to do to beat Gill?
Well, the Vikes yesterday really went to their left layoff, or their on the far hand side. But they did score actually when they went to the top of the battery yesterday, so it'll be interesting to see which way they choose.
The entry pass is made.
They went to the top of the battery there, but it could have been a little bit of a mistrap at the front.
In the circle, but the Blues clear it out. As another whistle, looks like there's an injured Viking down on the play, calling for the trainer.
Oh no.
Looks like it's Annie Kleinschmidt, who was named an All-Canadian recently. That would be a monster loss for the Vikings if she can't come back on.
Hope that she's okay.
As both teams are going to change up a little bit. Sounds like she's bleeding out of her nose. Hopefully,
might have been a stick or a stick to the face, perhaps.
Yeah. Kleinschmidt's coming off now, and we're getting ready to go. Pulling some maybe tissue or gauze up to the nose. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, and she can come back.
Both teams did a good job of grouping in the center as a team.
So it looks like they might be trying to clean up the area of the incident a little bit, maybe for some blood.
Yeah.
First, Gill loses her helmet. Now a stick up high.
It has been an eventful first 4 minutes of this championship game.
Can't say this is what I was expecting.
That's the risk with field hockey. It can become a very dangerous game with sticks flying back, and you definitely don't want that ball near your face.
And as a player, it probably takes you out of kind of the zone you were in, right? Everything coming to a complete stop like this.
You can kind of feel a little bit that the air's been sucked out of this championship just for a couple moments here while we dealt with that.
And we're back underway here. The Blues in possession. Starting the rush on the far side. That hits a Vike player and goes out of bounds. The Blues nearly went for the quick hit there, like we spoke about earlier, but this one just gets dumped deep to Molly Coop. Coop has it in the corner. Centering pass. And the Vikes nearly can come away with it, but they don't. And here come the Blues looking to enter the circle.
That's a short corner for the Blues, their first one of the match. Now, we saw yesterday U of T setting up a double battery, which means that two players are stick stopping at the top of the circle. We'll see if they set that same system up today.
It looks like it'll be Molly Cooper Gray making the initial pass on the corner. 7 Blues are lined up outside the circle.
And they are setting up that double battery again.
Centered out front.
Great give and go.
Kicked away.
Almost textbook that one was.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better if you're the Blues. But
Chase making a great save. Yeah, very composed on that one.
2 balls on the field somehow. So that was blown dead.
I think they leave balls surrounding the field, so if the ball goes super far away, the girls don't have to run as far to get them.
Maybe it bounced off the wall then on the outside when they grabbed the other one. But the Vikes now in possession. Vikes cross midfield and turn it over immediately. The Blues are going to look for a breakout here. Molly Cooper Gray on it. Sends it up to Mia Zurkovic.
Zurkovic.
It over.
Yeah, the lone goal scorer for the Blues yesterday in regular time.
Probably not a bad idea to get the ball on her stick as the ball goes all the way down in front of the U of T bench and out of play. Up pass bounces over the Blues stick at midfield, and the Vikes are going to go the other way with it. Maybe Hogg sends it to the outside. Coming down the far side center is the Vikes in the circle with it, looking for somewhere to pass. The Blues do a great job collapsing.
Great patience by the U of T defender.
The beautiful game is in action next weekend with the Protocase U Sports Men's Soccer Championship presented by Bell from Cape Breton University in Sydney, Nova Scotia, exclusively on CBC Gem and CBCSports.ca. And here's the Blues coming down the other way. Molly Coop has it in the corner. Covered very well by Rebecca Stone, and that one goes out of play.
Coop was the leading goal scorer for U of T this year with 7 goals in the regular season.
It seems like the Blues have almost made a conscious effort to make sure that she's got the ball on her stick. That pass turned over. And it's kept in by Harnoor Malley.
Just barely. That was a great hustle.
And we're back in that far corner. This one goes out of play. And Alicia Lung scored in yesterday's shootout. It's going to play it into the field of play.
Looks like a long corner there. The Blues will take it from the 23-yard line.
The ref took that one like a champ. Long will take this long corner and send it back. Maggie Mullins on it now. Sends it over to Evian Rovers. Evian, sorry. Now it's Zirkovich with it down low. And a nice diving play by the Vikes defenders to get it out.
Yep, that was really nice on you, Vic.
And that pass just bounces over the stick of Melanie Robertson.
Just out of the reach of Robertson.
And Antonia Diwana Hodar is going to sub in quickly for the Vikes here. That's flipped up. Some great hand-eye coordination there.
It is not easy taking that ball down out of the air. The rule for that is, too, that the surrounding players must give her 5 yards to be able to control the ball before engaging.
And that's impressive stuff. I'd miss that 10 out of 10 times. As the Vikes look to set up their offense, that pass by Rebecca Stone gets blocked, so she's just going to send it back to her.
They look like they're looking to switch the field there. That was a great ball by Libby Hogg into the middle there.
Yep, as now the Vikes in the circle, and the whistle blows.
Another corner, short corner for you, Vic.
They got a good look out of their last one.
They did, and they did convert yesterday on their short corner. That's their lone goal came from a short corner to the top of the circle.
Before we get to the corner, the best of women's university soccer is on display next weekend with the U Sports Women's Soccer Championship from Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, only on CBCSports.ca and CBC Gem. 7:17 remaining in this opening quarter. Pass sent to the center. Dumped off. That's blocked. Maggie Mullins gets in front of the shot.
Yeah, it looked like no fear on Mullins there.
When you're playing for a title, you got to risk it all.
Yeah, that's true. They're wearing the equipment, though, which does make you feel a little bit more safe when you have to be that number one runner.
Maybe you, not me. I'm out. But that's why I'm here, and they're playing. As the Vikes look to regroup. They cross the 23-meter mark. On the far sideline. Now they're into the circle. That scoop.
Yeah, and that was too high.
So the Blues now in possession. Sent up and across, and that goes out of play.
In the 2021 series, crazy how similar this weekend is turning out to be from those matches.
That one started with a U of T 3-2 shootout win just like yesterday.
Correct, on this same field.
Good news for the Vikes fans, though. They won the next two in that one.
That is true. So you, Vic, if we're going by that, would be maybe the winner for today.
That might be exactly how they drew it up, actually. Trying to give U of T a false sense of security as the Blues turn it over here, and here come the Vikes. That shot, and a great save by DP Gill. Once again, Gill stands on her head, keeping the Blues and this game tied at 0.
Langhammer really getting great separation from the U of T defender there, just enough to get that shot off at the top of the circle.
And a great save by Gill. Feels like play's been heavy in the U of T end with plenty of chances for the Vikes as the Blues dump it out, but a little lucky that rolled out of play, as they're going to end up with possession still when they kind of dumped it into a land that nobody was in. So they're going to reset back in their own end. Sent across. Now up the middle.
Great ball into the center there by Rovers.
And here come the Blues. Rebecca Carvalho, the all-Canadian, makes a pass just out of the reach of Alicia Lung. And the Vikes will take over. That pass deflected, but hits a Vike up high, so they'll regain possession. It's a turnover by Langhammer, and here come the Blues. And a great takeaway there by Maeve Connerton. Giving the Vikes the ball right back. And here's Langhammer once again.
Langhammer seems to be all over the field, really putting in the work in this first quarter.
Seems like she's stepped up in Annie Kleinschmidt's, I don't want to call it an absence. It's not really her fault, but due to the injury, Langhammer's been the one to step up.
There we go. Another great takedown off an aerial by Lung.
Got to give the credit where it's due. These are some top-tier athletes. It's turned over by Josie Dunham. And the Blues will look to build an attack the other way. A great pass there to, looks like Coop.
Yep. You could hear the stick on stick there. The UVic player will be off for 2 minutes as she has received a green card. The time will not start until she is seated in the penalty box.
So that pass a little too hard for Langhammer. It goes out of play, U of T in possession. That centering pass just misses Zurkovic.
Really landed quite nicely on the stick of a UVic attacker.
The Vikes make a sub. Melanie Robertson coming back into the game. That tipped into the center. Rolls out of play as Anae Chase lets some precious moments of this penalty, or infraction, excuse me, run off. And that's that one go out of play.
UVic taking a 16 here.
That pass just out of the reach of Robertson, and U of T is going to gain possession back. 2.5 to play in this first quarter. Still 0-0 here with the U of T Varsity Blues leading the championship, the U Sports Championship 1-0 after yesterday's thrilling win in a shootout over the Victoria Vikes.
U of T hoping for their first U Sports title since 2010. It's been a little bit of a drought for our ladies in blue.
The Vikes have not experienced that same drought, though.
Now, UVic has been a powerhouse the last few years, winning 4 consecutive U Sports titles. That is extremely impressive.
That ball hits the U of T player and goes out of play, so they just redo the free hit. Just a little closer to the U of T goal now. That one, I don't know if it was a stick infraction, but still Vikes ball here. As they look for somewhere to go, they send it back.
Looking for the switch of the field there.
And another whistle as in comes Madeline Middlestat for the Vikes. That centering pass is blocked by the Varsity Blues.
Right on the stick of Rebecca Carvello.
The All-Canadian making her presence known as that pass just misses McKinley Kennedy. Rebecca Stone on it, sends it up, deflects off the stick of McKinley Kennedy, and now U of T in possession of it. Cooper Grace sprints after it, sends it back. That pass can't find its mark. Ends up hitting a U of T
that
player.
Ball was just deflected off UVic as came a little bit too high.
That's why she's the expert.
Hardly. Sometimes when I played, I wasn't 100% sure what all the calls were.
Now the players are always right, especially when they're on the field.
Of course.
20 seconds left in this first quarter. The Vikes looking for one last rush.
Again,
here,
a little bit of height there. Oh, so close. U of T really looking for the quick break there, and they almost had it, but she took it from a little bit too far up from where the foul actually occurred.
Quick break. They didn't even want to stop play. They were ready to just keep
yeah,
going.
Exactly.
That shot looking for the deflection. No luck.
Oh, that is huge. A short corner. This will be the last play of the game. U of T will bring all of their players up to finish this one out.
Wow.
And it's like that because if the ball exits the circle, it's game over because the 15 minutes is up in the quarter.
Wow, what a turn of events. Vikes thought they had the last chance with 16 left. Instead, U of T's got the entire team around the circle looking to break the tie or break the scoreless drought in this one.
Kennedy with the pullout.
Sends it to the center. That's blocked.
A beautiful stick stop there. UVic clears that.
They send it out of the corner, out of the circle, and that'll be the end of the quarter. 0-0 here with the Blues tied with the Vikes. We'll take a quick timeout and return with second quarter action. You're watching the U Sports Women's Field Hockey Championships on CBC.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back to the 2023 U Sports Field Hockey Championship on CBC. Once again, I'm Matthew Izikow, joined here alongside former Varsity Blues standout Lauren Sudak, and we're underway in the second quarter. U of T turning it over quickly to the Vikes, who look to come the other way with speed.
Yesterday's first quarter really started off with UVic absolutely dominating, but it does seem a little bit more evenly matched in this past quarter here.
A couple quality chances for the Vikes. DP Gill, some incredible saves to keep this one scoreless. As the Blues in possession now. Ball bouncing around a bit.
With some great stick handling skills by Carvello.
Sent up, and it's McKinley Kennedy on it now. Tries to center, that pass is stopped.
Also great defending with the reverse stick by Hogg.
These are two of the best teams in the country for a reason.
Exactly.
It's talent across the board.
Yeah, every player out there is an excellent athlete.
And you can tell just how much this means based on when they're displaying all this. So we got a nice little shove there.
Oh, and it looks like a card will be given to U of T. Again, here she must come off for 2 minutes, and the time will not start until she is seated in that chair.
It's going to be her and O'Malley. She's sprinting. She's aware it doesn't start till she gets to the chair.
So U of T is really going to need to figure that out because she is coming from the defense, so they're definitely going to need to fill that hole, and they'll probably go with a short front line here.
And I think the Vikes recognize that too. They went to pass that the entire length of the field to catch U of T while they were adjusting. Unfortunately, just out of the reach of the Vikes player. Cooper Gray on it now. Sends it up. Nearly turned over, but the Blues get it back. And now the Vikes on it, and it's Langhammer, but she turns it over.
Nice patience.
Sounded like a stick infraction there.
UVic is coached by Krista Thompson. This is her first year as head coach, but she is no stranger to field hockey. She has been the assistant coach since 1997.
So you imagine she just carried over a similar system to the one she's so familiar with.
Definitely. I mean, she's been under Lynn Beecroft for quite some time, and I'm sure they have very different styles.
Yeah. Stick infraction there. The Blues are going to regain possession. And CBC TV is your home for the 2023 Canada Life Vanier Cup from Kingston, Ontario. Catch the best in University football action Saturday, November 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern on CBC TV, CBC Gem, and CBCSports.ca.
That ball just came off the back line. UVic will start here with the 16.
That pass looks like it was deflected out of play. I was following the wrong ball there. Like you said, they got the balls lined up.
Yeah, that's true. I saw that one going down there, too.
Saw them going down. A couple players looked like they were chasing, and I really thought I had the worst depth perception of all time. That pass sent towards the goal. Battle just outside the circle, and looks like the Blues are going to come away with it. Carvalho winning the battle there. And the Blues are going to get a free hit here from just beside their bench.
UVic really closing in on the near side here. I think they were trying to avoid a transfer, but they did not succeed there.
Well, with U of T short a defensive player, I have to imagine they thought it was a great time to capitalize.
Great hustle there.
Now the Blues sitting in their back end, send it up. But Cooper Gray turns it over, and the Vikes in possession now. Sent back to Libby Hogg. Sends it across. Julia Baraston. As they work the far side. That's barely kept in by the Vikes, but turned over. She couldn't recover. That was Lankhammer.
The sun was out, and now it's gone away. It's gone a little bit cloudy and cold now, but the warm-ups, the sun was shining down.
Yeah, it's gotten a tad chilly. I think it's fair to say. Might have to sub myself in to get just warm up a little bit. That's sent down the pitch. Goes
Quite
out
a
of play,
hard
but
hit
off
there.
the U of T player.
Yep.
Lankhammer coming down the wing. Centers herself a bit just outside the dash. And it's deflected up into her. That's passed back to the far side. Now it's down low inside the dash. Now in the circle. Looking for a pass, can't find it. It's kicked out by DP Gill. Tickets for the 2023 Canada Life Vanier Cup in Kingston, Ontario begin at $20. Order your tickets to the biggest football game of the year by visiting vaniercup.com. The Vikes working that far side once again. They're going to get a long corner here by the looks of it.
Majority of this play has been in the U of T end here. See if UVic can convert any of these circle entries into a goal.
They're getting some chances, just yet to capitalize, but we'll see, like you said, how long that lasts. They turn it over there, the Varsity Blues in possession.
Rovers with a great step there. That's what you want to see in the circle.
The Blues get it, and then looks like they immediately hit it out of bounds, so the Vikes back in possession. Force another turnover. Here's the Vikes. And some sort of infraction there just outside the dash. So the Vikes send it all the way back. Goes across just out of the reach of Rebecca Stone. The Blues are going to gain possession at the midway part of the field. That's Cooper Gray sends it up to Carvalho. It's going to be a free hit there. And once again, they tried to start, it looked like from a little too close, and the ref said, nah, not today.
They are really trying to take those free hits as quick as they can.
It's not only the players on their A game today, it's the officials as well.
Yeah, they are quite important in calling a solid game.
As that centering pass gets deflected but goes out of bounds, the Vikes are going to take this one the other way. Looking for somewhere to go, they can't find it. That's a quick whistle. Blues in possession. Tries the far breakout pass, doesn't connect. And now the Vikes have it. Turn it over.
Another great step there by Rovers.
She sends it out to Elizabeth Aseems. Aseems sends it right out the back line. And it's going to be the Vikes ball. The 2023 U Sports Women's Soccer Championship is next weekend in Kingston, Ontario, and you can get your tickets today by visiting usports.ca/tickets. U Sports Women's Soccer Championship, November 9th to the 12th at Queen's University.
University of Toronto looking for their 12th program history win today. As they won last night, a win today means that they will be the champions and hoisting that McGregor Cup above their heads.
Sounds like a pretty enticing day if they win this one.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we will see if UVic can stay alive today and push it into a 3-game series.
I'm sure they traveled all this way. They're hoping to at least do that.
Yeah, they want to stay another night.
Yeah. Toronto's a beautiful city anyway, so. Who's looking for a pass there? And off the stick of a Vikes player and right to a U of T player as it hits the feet of the Blues, and now the Vikes go back the other way. Sent to the outside. Brooke Furtado can't get there. And here come the Blues. Carvalho sends it just behind Molly Coop. I almost lifted my feet. A little worried there. It's the closest I want a ball to get to me. The Vikes now in possession.
Coop really trying to cut off the transfer there, and she was successful. UVic staying on the near side.
Carvalho slowing that down. Might have actually prevented it from getting to Coop. Another Vikes in possession. Just sent under the stick, but once again, Rovers doing a great job playing the ball. That ball goes under the stick of the U of T player. That pass blocked, but the Vikes stay in possession. That one will deflect out of play off Madeline Skeens.
Rebecca Stone with the ball here. She was the Rookie of the Year for U Sports this year. What an incredible title to achieve.
So, I mean, like you said, it's a pretty great title. And imagine adding an actual McRae Cup to that. Sounds like a pretty good rookie season.
Yes, that would definitely be quite the rookie season.
That pass by the Blues is blocked. Now the Vikes in possession.
Yeah, and that was a little bit too high there. It will go in favor of U of T.
4:10 to play in this first half. Still scoreless 0-0. But the Varsity Blues up 1-0 in the best-of-3 series for the U Sports Championship.
U of T yesterday, I don't think scored until the third quarter, so we are seeing similar results here with a scoreless match so far.
And here come the Vikes. A great defensive play there to break up the initial rush. A nice move there by Lankhammer. Gets by another U of T defender, centering pass. That shot gets blocked.
Great defending by Stone there to hold off Coop.
And here comes Lankhammer. Makes the pass as someone loses a stick. Looks like it's going to be U of T ball. Seems like the Vikes are so close to breaking through.
It does. They have been in the U of T end a little bit here, really looking for a chance.
She's trying to paint over the line with the ball there. She eventually turns it over, and here comes the Vikes.
Great pass there. And another step by Rover. She has really been great this game at stepping up when needed.
It's a great read to see that as the pass and step up on it, like you said. So the Blues now in possession. Madeline Skeens on it. Sends it up.
That was a great pull to her strong stick there by number 8.
Who loses it. And here come the Vikes once again. 2:20 to play in this first half. That rolls off the stick of Skeens and out of play. As the Blues make a sub. It's going to be McKinley Kennedy subbing in.
U of T really likes to keep their forwards rolling. Subs quite often up there. Make sure we get some fresh legs in the front line.
A couple changes there for the Vikes as well. Imagine those are probably the last subs we see for the final 2 minutes. As now U of T has it just outside their own circle. Looking for a way to get it out. And they can't. They turn it over. The Vikes center it.
To the top of the circle.
Just out of the reach of Langhammer, and the Blues are now just going to send it up.
That ball just rolling over the stroke line in the U of T end. A good opportunity for UVic, but couldn't get a shot on net.
Can't draw it up much better than that.
No. That's where you want it as a forward, is right on that stroke line.
Just a step behind by the looks of it. Vikes back in possession here. Sent back to Stone. Stone coming up looking for a place to go, and she took her eye off the ball and looked like she lost it for a second. And the Blues are going to take possession around midfield with 45 seconds to play in this first half. Rovers coming up to take the free hit, looking for somewhere to go. Goes with a scoop. Nearly knocked down out of midair, but not this time. And here come the Vikes. A great, like you said, great job to step up again by Rovers.
Seems to be her specialty today. It's been working.
She's been everywhere. There's no pass to make. You're just finding Rovers.
She has a beautiful sweep hit there.
It looks like U of T is going to get a prime chance here with 10 seconds.
Yeah, right on the hash marks.
Looking for somewhere to go with it. Sends it down low. Bouncing around in front. And that is going to be the half. That ends the first half. The halftime score, 0 for U of T, 0 for the Vikes. You're watching the U Sports Field Hockey Championship on CBC.
Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
It was my greatest thrill when we just stood still. Let me hold your hand till I had my fill. Help you to see you through.
Whatever life looks like to you, we're here for it. For life as you know it. Insurance, investments, advice. Canada Life. looks like to you, we're here for it. For life as you know it. Insurance, investments, advice. Canada Life.
Unbelievable! History has repeated itself! Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
On CBC, presented by une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year Award Program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U Sport. Veraburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues du championnat U Sport.
Welcome back to the 2023 U Sports Field Hockey Championship on CBC. Once again, I'm Matthew Izikow, joined here alongside former Varsity Blues standout Lauren Sudak, and we are underway to kick off this third quarter. Still 0-0, Lauren. The Vikes have had plenty of offensive chances, though.
They have. They just need to convert these into goals. Matt, who do you think's feeling the pressure? Is it UVic going for their 5th consecutive title, or is it Toronto trying to vie for their title?
I have to think it's UVic, especially down a game already. Even though they've had all the chances, it just takes one bounce.
Yep.
So there might be a little bit more pressure on them to get this first one as they come down the near side, nearly keep it in, but they can't. It's Amanda Adams turning it over, and the Blues in possession.
The girls have definitely worked so hard to get to this point here. The season starts in August. That's 2.5 months of solid preparation, just eating, breathing field hockey.
Now, as a player, did you enjoy playing in the August blistering heat or the November cold?
You always want to play for November. That's the thing. November hockey is where you want to be. So this is the highlight. This is where you want to be.
At least the goalies are nice and covered up.
Exactly. I don't think anyone on the field's feeling the cold. They're working so hard out there.
It's true. It's plenty of running. That pass nearly turned over, but the Vikes are going to keep possession. Sent down the near side and turned over, looking for a place to go. The Blues now in possession. It's Arnor O'Malley back from her card. As down goes a Blue. And now the Vikes in possession. It was Alicia Lung. Took a bit of a spill. Blues scoop that up. I guess the Blue didn't give the 5-yard space there on the deflection.
Yep, that might have been it.
We'll say that's what it was.
Yeah,
so
yeah. We'll go with that. I like it.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of a high deflection there. Surely unintentional.
No. But based on that duck, you'd have to think her life flashed before her eyes.
That is definitely scary, seeing that white ball coming towards your face.
The beautiful game is in action next weekend with the Proto Case U Sports Men's Soccer Championship presented by Bell from Cape Breton University in Sydney, Nova Scotia, exclusively on CBC Gem and CBCSports.ca.
There was great stick-to-stick passing by you, Vic, there to get it up this near side of the field.
As they look to build the offense once again. It's Boriston sends it back to Libby Hogg, who sends it back to Boriston. Down low. A nice little move there to get around the varsity blue, but you can't corral it as it goes out of bounds.
Just missed. She just missed that on her pull to the right. Couldn't quite control it. So we'll go for a U of T 16.
The Blues looking to get it out. Nowhere to go.
Oh, and that hit a foot of number 9, U Vic. So University of Toronto will take possession here.
Yeah, Langhammer looked like she had a tough time kind of placing that ball on the dribble, and it hit off her foot.
Yep.
Pass intercepted by the Vikes, and here they come. It's Langhammer on it again. Tries to get into the circle.
Foul just outside the circle there. That was almost a short corner.
Looking for somewhere to go now.
Reaching in there was the call.
Might have been obstruction. Just because she maybe used her body there to back
It did
in.
look like that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Either way, it was U of T ball as they send it all the way up to center. The Vikes in possession now. As they make a change, it's number 22, Nora Stukstrup. Sorry. Put my paper a little far away from me there. But she subs in. We saw Annie Kleinschmidt warming up at the half. We'll see if she makes an appearance in the second half.
Looks like she might be ready to sub on this quarter, but we will see.
I'm sure she's dying to get in there.
Definitely. You do not want to be sitting on the bench in a game like this, especially as an All-Canadian.
And here come the Vikes. Passes it into the circle. And the Blues just clear it all the way out to the midway line. And the best of women's university soccer is on display next weekend with the U Sports Women's Soccer Championship from Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. Only on CBCSports.ca and CBC Gem.
The University of Toronto is coached by Cassius Mendonça with his longtime right-hand woman, Melinda. The ladies call her Cheech. They have been a dynamic duo for when I played there even as well. Cass was the assistant coach and just became head coach in 2017.
And here come the Blues down the far side. Last-ditch swing there to try and get it on net. No luck. Pike's going to take over possession here. That ball deflecting out of play. Sent out of bounds there by the Vikes. Now the Blues looking for the free hit. They're going to scoop it down over.
And then Ariel was not trapped until later down in the field.
A great block pass there by the Blues. They send it down low.
It was a great pass.
Zerkovich on it, throws it in front, kicked aside.
So close. She was trying to find Coop there right in front of the goalie.
Not tested too often today. She looks ready for it there.
Yep, she has been sound when the Blues have been in the circle.
Now here come the Vikes the other way. It's going up. It's Jaden Dawson here coming down the wing. Sends it in front. The Vikes have it in the circle here. Goes for the whack, but they don't get it off. But that's a weak clear by the Blues, and the Vikes get it right back. Sent in front.
That was an exciting circle entry.
CBC TV is your home for the 2023 Canada Life Vanier Cup from Kingston, Ontario. Catch the best in university football action Saturday, November 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern on CBC TV, CBC Gem, and CBCSports.ca. That one sent all the way down the field, just out of the reach of Molly Coop. And the Vikes are going to try and build off that successful last possession. Just under 6:30 to play in this third quarter.
And still scoreless.
I know we're a little past the halftime mark, but if you were the Varsity Blues, what do you, just after this rush, I want to hear what you would have told them at half. And she can't make the pass there, battled for the ball in the, and here come the Vikes. So what would you have told the Blues at the half to kind of try and get them going?
Well, I think from a tactical perspective, they really need to do a better job of controlling it in that last quarter of the field to gain more circle entries. As you know, the more circle entries you have, the more opportunity there is to score a goal. And just to, have fun out there as well, but make sure you're staying focused.
That centering pass steered just wide. Looks like that might have been the all-Canadian Libby Hogg who sent it away. Three subs there for the Vikes. Nearly a chance there for the Blues, but they can't connect on the pass. It's Madeline Skeens. Just couldn't get enough on it.
Great defending by U of T there. Great composure by number 13.
That one hit the leg of a U of T player. So we're going to see plenty of people moving around here trying to make these changes. That's scooped up. That is going to bounce over the stick of the U of T defender and roll all the way out of play.
Taking those aerials is not so easy. You do see people miss trapping on the field. It is hard to take that ball out of the air.
We spoke about it early how easy they were making it look.
Yeah. Even the best are going to have some missed traps here and there.
Oh, for sure. And here come the Vikes. Looking to get it into the circle here. Back it off out of the dash. Centering pass, looking for Langhammer, and there's a whistle blown there.
U of T to take a 16 here, looking to do it quickly.
Oh, that pass turned over. And here come the Vikes, looking to get to the outside, but she turns it over and then takes out the U of T defender.
An absolute body check there.
That's Antonia Diwana Hodar.
Number 13, yeah. Taking it like a champ.
She took it like a champ. That's Hunter O'Malley that was taken down. But we're starting to see that real fire.
Yeah, you can really see the aggression here.
That's going to be a green card.
Too aggressive stick-to-stick action
Hodar.
there.
And that comes just after she took down Molly there. So I think the ref said, let's take a second and kind of settle down.
Yeah, that was a good call. So UVic will play with a player down for the next 2 minutes, which will bring us close to the conclusion of the third quarter.
Might be the best chances we see for U of T so far if they can take advantage of this. That pass doesn't get all the way through. Whistle blows, and the Blues are actually going to come away with it and immediately turn it over. And here come the Vikes the other way.
Great deflection there by Rovers.
She's been all over the place defensively for the Blues.
Yeah, that could have been on the stick of a UVic Vike. And a quick break for them that could have resulted in a goal.
Plenty of time here for the Blues. She trips and falls, but still manages to get the pass away. pretty impressive by Maggie Mullins there.
You definitely don't want to give the ball away in the center there. That also could have been
that.
a quick break by UVic.
In a scoreless game, third quarter like that, no way.
You can see how hard the girls are working out there. Nobody wants to make a mistake.
I think they're also trying to stay warm, so they got to keep moving. That might play into it also. It might not.
Yeah, and that hit the shin pad of number 5 for U of T.
Oh. As that's Melanie Robertson, who tried to send it down low, but actually missed her mark, and it goes out of play. 1:55 to play in this third quarter. Still all tied up at zeros.
You got to think this first goal here is going to be so important the closer and closer we get to the end of the game.
You can feel the tension rising almost.
You can.
Fans, players, coaches, everyone's starting to feel the importance that this first goal might be the only one we get.
And UVic still playing with a man down. And she's just entering the game. We're back at evenly matched.
The Blues turn it over. Here come the Vikes the other way. That's sent to the center. That's Langhammer. She's been all over the place offensively for the Vikes today, and she's going to lead this rush. Looks to center it.
Great ball into the circle there.
As that one might have hit the varsity Blue defender's body.
UVic not looking happy there.
Tough view for the back ref there, but Blues will take what they can get. The Vikes not as complacent in that case. That's sent up to Carvalho. She turns it over. Here come the Vikes. Get it up to Langhammer. Langhammer looking for somewhere to go.
Mullins sticking with it there.
And Carvalho comes in with the takeaway.
That was a close chance for UVic at the top of the circle there. Let's see if U of T can turn it around and have more time in the UVic half. 15
seconds left in this third quarter. Might we see one last crazy effort from the varsity Blues?
As you recall from the first or second quarter, U of T got that short corner in the last seconds of the game.
As the clock hits zero, we're all tied up at zeros. So we'll take a quick timeout and return with fourth quarter action. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Score after the third quarter.
Hey, sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back to the 2023 U Sports Field Hockey Championship on CBC. Once again, I'm Matthew Izikow, joined here alongside former Varsity Blues standout Lauren Sudak, and we're just underway in this fourth quarter.
You can see the U of T players with their sticks up in the air trying to defer an aerial. It's typically the tactic as to why that's done.
Now the Blues in possession here. Still scoreless, 0-0 between these two teams. If the Blues win this one, they take home the McRae Cup.
UVic really fighting for their lives here today in the last 15 minutes.
Yesterday did need a shootout. Well, today need one as well.
I'm sure that lots of people are wondering that. Do we want that stress and pressure, or do we want this to be decided in the next 15 minutes?
A great play to knock that out of midair.
Great patience there, waiting for the opportune moment to take that out of the air.
Nearly turns it over, but the ref calls an infraction. That one impressively kept in play there.
Great pickup on her back stick there. And also great flat stick by UVic there to prevent U of T from entering the half.
The Vikes in possession after the ball hit a U of T player's foot. Looking to generate some sort of offense here are the Blues. Not too sure they got a real quality chance in that third quarter. We're seeing a lot more of those scoops now on the entry.
Yep, and that was called against you or for UVic, as the U of T player was not far enough away, and it typically goes in favor of the defender.
It's good, because I was about to say there was a player on both
What's
sides
going on
there.
there?
Do we usually favor the defense?
That rule is tricky as well in field hockey.
As that pass is deflected onto the stick of a U of T player, and they'll look to regroup. That Molly pass is tipped out of play, and U of T is going to have another free hit just in front, just on the U of T side of the field. We're going to move that up about a foot and do it all over again.
UVic, yeah, just really trying to contain. We see that there's probably going to be a transfer here onto the far side of the field. Oh, and missed trap by Rovers.
Tickets for the 2023 Canada Life Vanier Cup in Kingston, Ontario begin at $20. Order your tickets to the biggest football game of the year by visiting vaniercup.com.
Nice layoff there. And sent down the field.
That pass looked like it took a funky bounce at the end and went just over the stick of Nora Stroop.
Not quite high enough and out of reach of number 22 from UVic. She was able to take that out of the air.
Rebecca Stone moves it up, and now the Vikes have it on the far sideline. And it looks like they might get a short corner out of this.
There was a little bit of a more aggressive foul, so the umpire has decided to upgrade the foul to a short corner.
Gotta say, one thing that makes this sport so special is that they have to stop play so that players can put a mask on.
Yeah, you can see that you would need that, though. This ball is hard.
Oh,
you do
for
not
sure.
want to get this anywhere on your body.
Can't see that anywhere else in any other sport. Truly one of a kind. The pass is made. That shot affected loose in front.
And another short. I think that hit the foot or the body of a U of T defender.
We're going to do this all over again. Are you running the same play here if you're the Vikes, or trying something new?
I mean, I would try something new here. It doesn't seem like they're using their stick stop at the top of the circle. The shooter is stopping it herself and taking the sweep hit shot. So it seemed like last time they were looking for a deflection.
Okay. Let's see if they listen to your advice here. Pass is made right to the shooter again. That shot blocked
Same
in
play,
front.
and it was unsuccessful.
As the four defenders on U of T, almost in sync, tossed their helmets behind the net. Who needs to stop play for that part? They can do it while defending.
You actually can't run too far out of your D with that mask on. It would be a call.
Oh, look at that.
So they need to toss them off as quickly as they can.
.10:24 to play in this final frame. Still tied up at zeros. That shot from distance, looking for a deflection. Nothing there.
Yep, she saw an opening there. It split the U of T defenders, but it was untouched.
U of T has it back in their own end now. Some give and go there, but they turn it over, and here come the Vikes. Looking for an entry into the circle. That one goes high. Bouncing in the circle. It's Lankhammer, and it's stopped by DP Gill again.
That was a nail biter. I thought UVic might have been scoring on that.
That might have been their best chance of the day. Some great stick work there by the Varsity Blues to get the ball out of harm's way. And the 2023 U Sports Women's Soccer Championship is next weekend in Kingston, Ontario. You can get your tickets today by visiting usports.ca/tickets. U Sports Women's Soccer Championship, November 9th to the 12th at Queen's University. Defenders playing some give and go there. That one looked like it hit the leg of a U of T defender, but no whistle. And that pass sent through the circle, couldn't connect. Amanda Adams was the intended target.
You can really feel UVic pushing right here. They have had a few opportunities, and most of the play has been in U of T's half.
You talk about a team that knows the importance of this game. That team, like you said, they've been here before. They know what they're playing for. And you can see they've almost turned it up to another level.
Yep, you got it. Looks like that was called as Molly Coop was knocked down.
And here come the Blues. They turn it over as soon as they get down deep. Now battle along the baseline, sent back out.
U of T needs to control it in this half here if they want to score here.
Seems like they've been getting stuck in the corner down there and
Yeah.
having difficulty getting it out front as they try there.
In a short corner. That's huge.
It's a big one. Is the crowd really starting to get into this one?
Yeah, you can hear it. And yes, I agree with you. They have been getting stuck in the corner here, but they have been awarded a short corner here. Let's see what they set up.
Now, you said you were on the team with head coach, you said Cass.
You got it.
You know him. What's he calling here?
Cass, his specialty is short corners. I think they're maybe going to... They did the give and go the last time, right? And maybe they're going to go for a straight shot here.
Okay, let's see. That's centered. Stop with a stick, but the deflection goes up. Send across into the circle. That shot stopped by Anae Chase.
Chase has been solid today. Nothing, just not letting anything in.
It's a good chance there for the Blues, but Chase keeping this one deadlocked at 0.
There we go. Another short for the Blues. They seem to have mistrapped it on that last short corner, so if they can tighten that up, maybe they can get a shot on net here. And I changed my mind. I don't think they're going to do a straight shot this one.
What do you got here?
I don't know, but not a straight shot. Maybe a layoff. They could be looking back to the pusher for this one.
Do they have a couple trappers here? It looks like they do.
Yep, double battery.
Better trap. Shot. Stopped in front by the Vikes defender. It didn't get through, but a great opportunity there for the Blues.
Well cleared by UVic.
And here come the Vikes. A great play by the defender. It's Rovers, like we said, stepping up once again in the passing lane.
She was not there. That was a UVic breakaway.
6:50 to play in regulation of this one. Still tied at 0. The Vikes on the attack here. It's Chloe Langhammer.
It was a great pull to her strong side, but also great defending there by the Blues.
Maggie Mullins forcing the turnover, and here come the Blues the other way. That one bounces off the stick of Elizabeth Seams.
It's tense in here. You can feel it in the crowd and on the players here. Both ends really pushing for goal.
You can really feel it. Is that one blown in favor of the Vikes? This is yesterday's lone U of T goal scorer, Mia Zurkovic, subs back in.
6 minutes left in the game.
That's blocked by the Blues. Zurkovic on it now. That is blown dead.
And the umpires are not letting U of T get away with a quick start here. The ball must be fully stopped before they can proceed.
It's the player that blocked that clearing pass. Gets to the bench and says, "I'm okay, that hit my shin pad. I felt it for her."
It is quite the relief when it hits a good part of the shin pad.
U of T trying to prevent the pass all the way back there, so they send it to the far side of the field.
That was a great transfer by UVic. Went from all the way to the near side to the far side of the field there.
Here come the Vikes down that far sideline. That pass deflected. U of T in possession now. Nearly turned it over, but I think that was a stick infraction. So U of T is going to get a little free hit here.
5 minutes left. Is somebody going to score here, or will we be headed to a shootout once again in this series?
Couldn't ask for anything more than a shootout. It's been a great game. Yesterday's game was great. Fans are getting exactly what they asked for. All that's left is for their team to win a great game. Pass gets sent out of play. So U of T is going to try and inbound it here. Let's see if they go with the scoop. It's been the most liked play so far. Obviously, as I say that, they just pass it out, you know. Trying to make me look bad, I guess. And that pass is turned over, but the Vikes give it right back, and it's going to go out the back line.
UVic won the series last year against the York Lions 2-0. So this has been quite a nail-biter from what they were used to last year.
Now, obviously, U of T won yesterday in the shootout. Is there almost a level of comfort getting back to a shootout, or does every shootout feel different?
Oh, goodness. I would not want to be going to a shootout if it was me. But with Gill and net, maybe that has U of T favorited in the shootout. Maybe they feel like they've been on their defensive end for most of the game, so maybe they feel like their best chances of scoring are in that shootout. That one is sent the length, and it'll be out the back line. U of T ball once again. 3:35 to play in the fourth quarter. Sent across to Malhi. That's sent up to Skeens. Skeens nearly turns it over, but it's a stick to stick.
infraction.
Yeah, you got it.
That one off the foot and into the bench. Everyone's okay. No need to fret. The ball that went into the bench was rolled back into play, so it's not a souvenir for anyone, unfortunately. As the Blues turn it over, and here come the Vikes the other way. Knocked off the stick of Connerton.
Less than 3 minutes to play in the game. UVic really pushing here.
And here they come. Quick turnover there as Malley takes it.
Nothing called on that play.
I actually thought I heard a whistle. But now the Vikes moving quickly. Get the ball in the circle. That shot, it's in the net!
Goodness!
And just like that, the Vikes take a 1-0 lead with 2:10 remaining in the fourth quarter.
You know this UVic team knows championships, and they are not going to go down easy.
What a backbreaker for U of T. They thought there should have been a call there. And in just within 10, 15 seconds, UVic breaks the tie, and there's less than a minute 50 in this one.
Rebecca Carvello will be talking to the umpire about the call that was missed right around the 23 mark, but the umpire is staying firm in his decision to not call that.
U of T's got to go all-out offense here, which we haven't seen much from them today.
Nope. You could see UVic was celebrating hard. Their coach ran onto the field for a moment there. They must feel good right now.
To break a scoreless draw this late into a game, you got to be feeling good. It was Josie Dunham who broke the tie there for the Vikes. Under a minute 15 to play in this one. A fight for the ball. U of T comes away with it. Back to the midway line. Send it back to Mullins. Mullins across to Malley. U of T needs to find a way to get this into the center just because they've struggled so much from the outside. Malley sends it back to Mullins. Mullins sends it down to Rovers.
Ooh, not strong enough there. Did not quite reach the U of T player, but they still have possession.
Nearly turned over again. U of
See
T
if they
has
can
it.
do anything here.
U of T in the dash, turn it over. Rovers steps in front of the passing lane again. Tries
You
to throw
can
it in the
see
circle.
the desperation from U of T trying to get that circle entry. We have 30 seconds left on the clock here.
As down goes Kirsten De Silva. But she's up and all right. $14 seconds left. A free hit for the Vikes. They turn it over. The Blues trying to gain possession.
Oh, yeah. And that could have been from the takedown of Molly Coop. Really forced that. And a yellow card has been given. UVic player will be off for a minimum of 5 minutes. Although with
It's a
2 seconds
maximum of
left,
2 seconds.
does it really matter?
U of T's got to take a shot here and hope for a deflection. They get the deflection, but it goes wide. The University of Victoria Vikes are going to tie this series up at 1 apiece.
And U of T is arguing here that the deflection off the UVic was too high and indeed dangerous. We'll see if the call stands that the game will be over, or will it be a short corner? And that's the game.
That's going to be it. Thought I had that wrong, but the Vikes are going to force a game 3 with a 1-0 victory thanks to a Josie Dunham goal late in this one. We're going to be right back here tomorrow, but before we turn it over to our in-stadium announcer, we're going to remind you one last time to join us for Winner Takes All Game 3 tomorrow, Sunday, November 5th at 1 p.m. live here on CBC, CBC Gem, and CBCSports.ca. On behalf of the University of Toronto, myself, Lauren, and our entire crew, thank you for tuning in today.